Hey guys, Dylan Grabowski here with Neo News Today. We are at Consensus 2022 here in Austin, Texas. I'm chatting with Lili from Zurich. How are you doing today, Lili?
Great, I'm here with you guys.
I'm super excited to be here. It's awesome to finally meet you in person. We've been going back and forth for a few years.
I know, it's so much so I thought we met already. Yes.
So one of the questions I really wanted to ask you to kind of get this going is, I hear from one of your colleagues that you speak a bunch of languages.
Oh.
So how many languages do you speak and which ones are they?
Oh no, not so many. When you live in Switzerland and no one uses the word bilingual because everyone is at least minimum bilingual. And so I just speak German, English, and Chinese, three, and I say it very quietly, but three is really not many.
That's very humble of you. I kind of claim that I speak a little bit of Spanish, but it's really not that great at all. Awesome. So you've made a lot of great connections in your time after you've done your MBA. So I'm just kind of wondering, what is like a day in the life of Lili like when she's talking to people about NEO?
I think sometimes people look at me, I can feel, they think, wow, why is she's so high? And I can talk and my eyes sparkling and it's something pretty technical. So I love NEO and also the community. Look at you guys, and you guys are what makes NEO so special. And so probably you guys don't know, and look at our booth here, how beautiful. And guess what? This guy's Tyler from COC, Rick also here, and Dylan and Dean from ANT. And also Gil from Grand Shares. These guys stayed here until midnight to set up this stunning, beautiful booth we have. We got lots of good comments. We have such a big booth here. So thank you guys for working day and night, and you hardly slept. And thank you, I really, really, from bottom of my heart. And you guys are the heroes. Thank you.
So I remember after we did the co-panel for the Diasis Network, you made a comment that I was really passionate about NEO. So I think that you probably pick up a lot when people are talking about NEO. So what are some of the things that you're hearing people saying in the booth here at Consensus about NEO, and maybe even about the booth?
Yes. So what I noticed is that people who are new in this space, if they got into this space in the last 2-3 years, they don't know about NEO. And for people who are in this space for a long time, they know about us. And I say to them, yes, so from 2018 to 2021, we've been building the most powerful blockchain platform in N3. So everyone is talking about the builder, but we are really doing that. We have something to show for. And so that's what I think people, some people also say, yeah, I know about NEO, and then they highlight 2017. And that's their memory of NEO.
Yeah.
So I really want to tell them, not only we didn't fade away, we come back, we are even stronger. You just need to know where to look. And someone told me, NEO's back. I said, yes, absolutely.
NEO's back. It's been really interesting to hear people say, it's great to see the booth, it's great to see you guys out here. We finally have something really cool to show off, and one of the things that we're showing off this time are these boxes that are made with the props. So what has been the reaction of people participating on the boxes over there, and what do you think people are just thinking about scanning the QR code and being able to receive prizes?
First, huge respect to Tyler, who designed everything, and who haven't slept for 50 hours, driving all the way and designed the boxes, and he's still there and showing people how the prize is, how the winnings work. And I see people really excited to open the envelope and get the QR code and to have the paper wallet and to try out to see how to win the prize. It's really great to see so much enthusiasm. And also Tyler, let me mention his name again, and still there, passionate, explain everything to everyone. And also thanks to all our ecosystem projects sponsoring this prize as well. And for those of you who are watching, and if you're at the consensus, the grand prize is 400 gas. It has yet to be claimed. So hurry up, make your way to the NEO booth.
Yes, I wish a lot more people would come and use our cards. We still have plenty more to go, so anyone who's here, please come swing by the booth and check them out. I have been at the booth the entire time, but I think you've had a little bit of a chance to walk around.
Yeah.
So what's your general vibe of Consensus, and what do you think people are talking about or is really making people feel interested in cryptocurrency and blockchain right now?
Yeah, so I had to walk around. You really see that almost everyone is here. And in the early days, when you're in the blockchain crypto conference, it's mainly the blockchain players. But here you see, and people talk about Web3 and being blockchain crypto plus, the mainstream as well. So it's really great to see every player being here. And that's why we've been so busy. Literally, we haven't had a chance to take a picture and also, to really drink. We've all been talking nonstop, so my voice is also hurting.
So have you had a chance to check out any of the panels, or have you just kind of gone around and seen what's going on?
Guess what? I have not had a chance to check any of the panel. Just really walks around and has some meetings with some contacts, and also mainly here with you guys at our booth because so many people are coming, and so really excited to be here.
Yes, you got to introduce me to Tracy earlier, so I appreciate you for that from Cointelegraph China. Something I wanted to pull your brain on a little bit. NEO N3 has been live for a little bit over a year now. So in the conversations you've had as time has gone on with the various different types of businesses and just various folks you get to meet, what are some of the considerations that people are asking about when they're interested in a blockchain? Do they care about speed? Do they care about community? What are some of the unique sort of business ideas or business considerations that some of the people you're talking with might have?
The truth is, most people just want adoption, where the adoption is. And when we so passionately explain to them, what do we have, N3 being the most powerful, feature-complete blockchain platform. We have decentralized storage, native oracles. I think this is all great, but not probably for some projects they probably haven't taken some time to be there yet. But now most people's immediate, simple concern is just the adoption. Yes. I think we are ahead of the trend, the market.
I certainly hope so. We've been building really hard for the past few years. Now, something I've always appreciated about the role that you have is that even though we're an international community, you seem to be even more international than most. You do a lot of traveling. So something I'm really interested in hearing is, are there any differences in what people want out of a blockchain project as it differs from region to region? Like, do you get the sense that Americans might be looking for something different than Europeans, or maybe something different from the Chinese folks?
Oh, your coffee cup is huge! Yes, I would say in terms of the blockchain, crypto community is very global, whether from the US, from Asia, from Europe. I think in terms of this blockchain ecosystem, I have to say I haven't seen too much of regional difference. Okay. Because we are, as a community, we are really, global, and we share lots of similarities regardless of where we come from. But coming from Austin for the first time from Europe, at the city, I say, oh my God, this is so different.
Yeah, for anyone who's at home, I apologize for using an American temperature, but the temperatures have exceeded 100 degrees here, and it's been exceedingly warm. So I'm sure for a lot of our visitors, this might be a little too hot for them.
Well, we are here, but once we're outside, I'm prepared to sweat.
I think one of the last things I kind of want to touch on is something that I think motivates me is not necessarily just like the blockchain technology or the fact that like money can play a role because it's an investment, But really something that excites me about blockchain is that we can bank the unbanked, and this is something that can reach so far globally.
Yeah.
So I know that you're really driven by empowering people to help achieve their dreams. So how do you think it is that the work that we do can help others achieve that at a broader scale?
Very philosophical questions. Talking about empowerment, yes. Well, when I'm tired, like now I'm really thirsty, I'm not even feel empowered myself. But back to your question, I think the appeal of the blockchain technology to me is not just its technical domain, but it's also because it's domain of economics, the game theory and politics, how we structure, how we organize society, with the DAO and the grand shares, for instance, and also philosophy. And ultimately, it's not just about technology. Technology is the enabler. Ultimately, it's about how to organize people. And now with the blockchain, I think it will organize people in a more efficient way. And it's a paradigm shift.
I kind of get the vibe that, in your perspective, maybe technology is the glue that brings a lot of things that can empower people.
You summarized very nicely in one sentence. Absolutely. Thank you. Yes.
So, last question. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have a right or wrong answer, and it might be very difficult to answer.
I'm always right.
All right, so we're about to get the right answer here. Lili, where do you think the future of N3 is? What are some of the interests that you think people are going to have?
Why 3 years, 5 years plan?
What about 10 years from now?
I'm kidding. So the future of the industry.
Yeah.
You see, people sometimes ask me, so okay, you're so excited about blockchain technology and you are so optimistic in this space, but why we still haven't seen the mainstream adoption? It's true, we haven't had a mainstream adoption, but we also need to bear in mind that blockchain technology is not an improvement to the existing technology. And that's why the adoption is not that incremental. And this technology is a complete brand new technology. It's a replacement rather than an upgrade to the existing technology. So I think when it happens, it will be like boom, rather than incremental, bit by bit.
Gradually, then suddenly.
Yes.
Well, Lili, it's been so long that we've been excited to have you join Neo News Today to come have a conversation with us. So I want to thank you so much for taking the time and carving your busy schedule out of Consensus to hop on the microphone and have a conversation with us.
Thank you so much for having me anytime. Yeah, thank you.
So this is Dylan. We've been here at Consensus with 2022. You can find more interviews on neonewstoday.com.
Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.